No, I'm just saying a tweezer cam is gross.
Yeah, but we have to inspect nostril trackers. One aggressive nose pick and it's out of place.
Good point.
Hi, Deb!
High five!
Believe it. Hi, Deb!
Believe it.
Interesting.
Hey, did we ever get those results about whether cult members like chunky or smooth peanut butter?
No, all of our field agents keep getting discovered and
Ugh, I'm just gonna say chunky then.
Why are my keyboard and desk chair covered in bird
All
droppings? Anyone?
All right.
Oh yeah, Agent
All right.
Squawkington is in today
All right.
for a debrief.
Good for him. Doesn't explain why he took
All
a dump
right.
on my station.
Don't worry about it.
Well, it doesn't.
Trust me.
All
don't
right.
make a scene.
High five. Easy for you to say. You don't have to sit in a falcon. But I don't mind sitting in this falcon mess. See? Actually pretty comfortable.
Interesting.
What's with the new vending machines? There's like 18 buttons to press for a soda.
Oh, right. The soda's encrypted now.
What? Come on!
Foolish humans.
Yeah, so if you could ask her to call me back at the field office, that'd be great.
1.
This is Agent 1.
Here at the government, we are constantly watching everything. Like when you put an empty milk jug back into the fridge because throwing it away seemed like too much effort. It all gets stored in catalog for government use, but here we use it to play espionage. Here we go. Okay, who's first? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people prefer waffles over pancakes? Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess is to the actual percentage. We have an answer. 50%. Everyone else, now it's your turn. Do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? Running out of time. The vote is lower. Okay, right answer is 51%. 1%. Can't do much better than that. So, who picked higher? So, you all got it wrong. Boo. Next up.
Foolish humans.
Typey, typey. What percentage of people have vaped? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? Looks like an even split. And Surveil says 32%. You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. Who got it right? Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people usually request no ice in their water or soft drinks at restaurants? 41%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Foolish humans.
Looks like an even split. And Surveil says 20%. Like my grandmother always said, no ice, more scotch. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Foolish humans.
Time for round two. Who's up first? What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of fantasy football managers have managed teams whose names contain some part of their own names? We have an answer. 17%. In round two, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, you'll get nothing.
Foolish humans.
Right down the middle. And the correct answer is 22%. Dang, you nailed that guess. Ugh, I'm sorry. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. Who's next?
Foolish humans.
I don't know. How about... What percentage of women have worn toe rings? %. Okay, higher or lower? Everyone is saying lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 59%. For men, it's a lot higher. Wow, everyone was wrong. Next up. Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people pre-plan their wardrobe for the week? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Foolish humans.
Running out of time. Most people said lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 4%, which is low, but not low enough. We've still got work to do as a species. Who got it right? Great answer. Double points for saying much lower. It's time for the final round. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. Excluding Alaska and Hawaii, which U.S. state are people most certainly will never spend a minute in before they die? Now let's see the answers. but only the top 3 answers will get you points. Ready, go! Don't forget to use all 3 of your picks. All right, let's see what everyone picked. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Now let's see those final scores.
Foolish humans.
Wow, you really know all our data, which means now we can never let you leave the facility. But great job.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I gotta say, I'm loving this coffee table. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you're in a rush. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. It's going to be face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Make the face you'd make if you took a bubble bath. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. Everybody voted for. You found the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, point at the person most likely to scream if they saw a rat. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Talk amongst yourselves. Seriously, talk amongst yourselves and find that faker. All the votes went to... Well, at least you were all wrong together. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person you'd most want your mother to make out with. And it has to be someone. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And everyone voted for. Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. task, raise your hand if you've seen Game of Thrones. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. Everyone voted for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of... Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as cavities you've gotten as an adult. Vote for the faker now. Votes singled out. You all got together and chose the wrong person. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. The task was, hold up the number of fingers that represents how tall your ideal mate is to the nearest foot. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And the votes were for... You all ganged up on the wrong person. All right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person you most want to see dance, dance, dance. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. And the prime suspect was... The faker has been found. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you own a pair of Crocs. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everyone suspects. Yep, you found the faker. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 2 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for both and then hit send. Now, the faker has 2 questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So, good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A TV show that should be made into a movie. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. The sexiest eye color. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. The votes singled out. You all caught the faker. And not a moment too soon.